Hello, today we are going to take a look at this absolutely beautiful vintage CFL ceiling light fixture. In my opinion, this is one of the most amazing models that you can buy. And if you take a look at this unit, take a look how low profile it is. When you've got it working, if someone take a look at this, I'm pretty sure that they are going to say that this is a LED light, but it's not. It's a regular CFL, but in a quite interesting shape. So let's take a look what we've got inside. Inside we've got a very interesting CFL that looks like a ring. If you take a look, we can pull it out from socket. And this is our tube, but do not be scared, because from technical point of view, as you can see by that shape, you can assume that this is just a regular tube that in different application is just a long tube. Here was heated and bended in that shape. And it is quite important because I'm going to show you what I did. So the problem is that I've got this device connected, and here I rig up a plug. We've got our trusty goal 0, the inverter is on, and I plug it in and absolutely nothing is happening. As you can see, that ballast is disconnected, and that's because I was jumped into conclusion that this is going to be source of our problem, because it is a electronic one, and in general, whether there is a problem with a tube, from my observation, the problem is that it's blinking and trying to start multiple times, or just have a intermittent problem. So sometimes it's working, then it warm up and stop. Here is, as you can see, absolutely no reaction. So I was pretty sure we've got a bad electronic ballast. Equipped with knowledge that this is just a regular tube, this is exactly what I grabbed. I grabbed a different electronic ballast that was dedicated for a regular tube, and I connected it according to schematic. So those two pins is going to be a one side, those two pins is going to be second side, and as you can see, it still didn't work. So I know for a fact that that CFL tube is broken, or we've got a problem with the wiring. I very rarely see problems where the electronic load is going to be burning the coil that are at the end. So this is quite unusual to me. And after a long time, I ordered a replacement. Here is an absolutely beautiful replacement. We can take a look. This is the thread, if you would be interested. And this is how it presents. And I'm pretty sure that we are going to have a good fix, because there is really nothing much, and I'm going to put back a correct electronic load. But let's see whether it's going to be working. So here is our replacement. Let's try to connect it just to see if it's working. We've got it plugged in. And thus it's going to be starting on our trusty go 0. Maybe I will turn it off and let it slow start, and it's working beautiful. So definitely that was problem with the CFL tube. And also, as you can see, with a regular ballast, it's working without any problem. So let me put the correct one. To undo wires from block terminals like this, you've got a flat screwdriver, and you press it in that spot, and you just pull the wire out. And they are working absolutely beautiful. There is no high current, So it is a 100% okay way to do it. On the AC side, we've got exactly the same. We nicely press it and we pull it. We press it and we pull it very quick. As was able to see, that one is a good one, so I'm going to keep it. This is tube that we are replacing, and I'm pretty sure that was a warm one. And we can see some darkness, so maybe it was my fault that I didn't assume, but I never saw a broken one with the electronic load. The electronic load is much easier for the coil inside. That is my observation. First we are going to mount our genuine one, that one that I removed for a test. So let's undo it. Now we can nicely tie them down, just like that. If we take a look at the input terminal, we've got the live, the neutral and the ground. So let's connect. We do not have ground on that terminal block, so we are going to use the brown for the live. Same way, we are pressing it and we are sliding it in. We pulling to make sure that it's okay. Same with neutral. We are pressing and sliding it in, and absolutely beautiful. This is our ground, so I'm going to attach it over here. Currently the protective earth is completely floating, but that's going to be mounted on the real location. Then we are taking a look at our output, and as you can see, we've got 4 wires and they are divided into 2 pairs. As you can see, that tube have 4 connectors. Just imagine that you unbend it, so the first pair is going to be here at that end, a second pair is going to be at the other end. So if you take a look at the connector, we are going to grab 2 wires from one end and 2 wires from the other end, and that's going to be our pair. They've got absolutely no meaning which goes which, because inside is just a coil of a wire. So I'm going to press the terminal block. The only thing that you have to be aware that you go with a pair. This is one pair, this is second pair. We go like this. We go like that. And this is our another pair. And they go to that separated part. Let me make sure that this is correctly slided. And definitely yes. We nicely press it. We go like this. Very good wiring. As you can see, they've got a mica insulation. Very good. I respect that. We grab our tube. And as you can see, we've got here location that it can be clipped. It can be clipped like that. And here we've got a small movement to align it into the socket. If you've got any problem, you can rotate it. And it's nicely locked in place. And we are going to make sure that this is fully operational. The inverter is off. I plug it in, turn it off, let it soft start, and we've got a beautiful fix. So let me put it back so you can nicely see. But first, this is the company, if you would be interested. I'm wondering if that is a date. 2008. So it is over 10 years old. Very beautiful vintage stuff. And now the most beautiful part, we are going to attach that diffusing plate and you are going to get a extremely nice kind of milky soft box without a lot of shadows. And we can spin the record just like that. We are spinning the record, and take a look how compact is it, how low profile. Absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure that if you show this to someone, they will assume that this is just a LED lighting fixture. Absolutely beautiful. It presents very well, and as you can see, we've got a very good fix. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you find it interesting. See you next time, and bye bye.